The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Number 10, who do you got?
I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They're third in their division, but I got to continue to give them a little bit of respect because they're the Chiefs. And if they're any other team right now, they'd be out of the top 10, but I'm keeping them in there.
Fair enough. I'm going with, they've fallen quite a bit on my list, unfortunately, but the Tampa Bakers, coming off a bye, didn't play a good game. You got a couple injuries with your major wide receivers here. I still have hope for the Bakers, but I think they're going to go on a losing streak, so I got them at number 10.
I got them at number 9. I had them up pretty high, but they have. But Baker, as much as we love him, has not looked good his last few weeks playing. Not great. I know he's got some injuries, but he missed. This is the first time I've seen him from beginning to end, and he definitely missed some throws that I thought he could have had. So, the Baconators.
This is going to be maybe strange. Number 9, due to their record, this is going to be strange. Number 9, I have the Denver Broncos. The last 3 weeks, I think that they are just absolutely a team that's playing with fire. They barely won last week, 18-15. They barely beat the Raiders, 10-7. They had that comeback against the Giants, which now it kind of is looking more. Now, I'm not taking anything away from it. It's looking more and more like that's what the Giants do versus Denver kind of doing something crazy. I don't fully trust them, so I'm going to put them at number 9.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick right there. I have them at, like, honorary mention at that must be like 11 or 12 for me. That's the one team. There's always that one team that's like, oh, they should be in my list, but they're not, and that's them for me. Even though I have them beating the Chiefs, so what do I know? Mm-hmm. Number 8, I got the Packers. They're my NFC pick, so I got to keep them in there. They leaped back into my top 10 last week, if they lose this game today, they're out. Because Jordan Love has not been lighting it up for me in fantasy, and he had a really good week a few weeks ago, but yeah, not doing it for me. And number 8.
Number 8, I have the Indianapolis Colts. Again, record-wise, you would think that they might be higher, but I like what they're doing. I'm glad that they're having a good season. When Jonathan Taylor goes, they go, and unfortunately, I don't know how much faith I have really in Daniel Jones, but it's a good story so far. Don't let that deter you.
Yeah. Number 7, I got the Buffalo Bills. They put a stinker up against the divisional rivals, and they dropped precipitously down my list. This might be a little, AFC division rivalry here, but
fair.
I don't think they have the wide receivers. I just don't think they have it. And Josh Allen, as good as he is, he's still Josh Allen, and I said half jokingly earlier, Drake May threw a touchdown, interception in the end zone, rookie mistake. Oh, Josh Allen's still doing that at year 7. So he's going to button that up, but I just don't think they have the horses.
Fair enough. Number 7, I have the Rams. I was impressed with their ass kicking that they did this week. I did pick them to beat Seattle in a tough game. I like what I'm seeing with the Rams. Surprisingly 7-2. To me.
Yeah. Quiet 7-2. Number 6, I have the Colts. They could have been number 7 easily for me, but I watched them in that Sunday morning game, and I didn't love what I saw, honestly. And as you mentioned, as Jordan Taylor goes, they go. And without his 83-yard touchdown run, they were in trouble. Now, it's easy to say that after they won the game, but it's tough to bank on that every single week.
Yes, sir. Number 6, I have the Seattle Seahawks. They've been kind of in my top 10, but towards the bottom. The last 2 weeks, they're putting up 40 burgers. Darnold's looking good. They got the defense going. I don't know. Seattle is a team to watch.
Number 5, I have the Los Rams. Like you just said, you kind of said it for me. They're very quiet, 7-2. You look at the standings, don't expect them to be that far up there, but hey, there they are, and they just beat a very game 49ers team who have been playing pretty well, and they beat them convincingly by like 20 plus. So Rams are number 5.
Number 5, and I think it's just maybe because of the bye week, they kind of just got here. Kansas City Chiefs, 5-4. Their record's not fantastic, but because of history here, I'm going off of history, off a bye. I think they just kind of ended up in the middle of my pack here. I think they get a win. If they win at Denver, this is a big win against Denver, who's number 1 in the division. They go to 6-4. I don't know. I think we might be seeing Mahomes again in the playoffs.
Yeah. Remind me to look at their playoff percentage because I forgot to do that earlier because they're on bye. Number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. As much as it pains me, I have to give Sam Darnold his flowers, and I won't say anything more than that.
Number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. That was a weird loss. I'll chalk it up to some injuries in a division. They're going on the road against Miami. Brady also struggled going on the road in Miami. I think they bounced back against Tampa at home. Maybe a convincing win. I am worried about their receivers, although I was worried about their receivers last year, and the fuck do I know. But number 4, Buffalo Bills.
Number 3, I have your New England Patriots. And number 3,
I thought you were going to say my Washington Commanders. They haven't been in our top 10
I started
since
them
week 2.
week 2. I had them at number 10. But Patriots all the way up to number 3. I mean, at some point, like you said, it was probably their biggest win of the year. They showed, they may have dropped out of the top 10 if they lost that game, because then you start getting those questions about who have they beaten. But they beat another team in my top 10, so I got to give them all the credit in the world. If I was a real homer, I would have put them all the way at 1, but I don't think they're quite there yet. But Drake is firing on all cylinders. The defense is playing well. We got a good coaching staff. The sky's the limit right now. So, Patriots number 3.
Preach. Number 3, the Detroit Lions. Hey, they took it to us. Listen, Goff might not be a Hall of Famer, but he's good. He's a good quarterback.
He has a good quarterback.
They have a good team. They have a good running attack. I like what. I'm honestly glad that Detroit didn't fall off like we thought that they would. Mm-hmm. I think it's good for the league that the Lions are good.
Yep.
So, number 3.
Number 2, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. They had a bye week, but they're playing now. This one was they kind of just stayed pat where they were last week. They're still the defending champs. I hate the freaking tush push, but
it's gonna get banned. I swear it's gonna get banned.
It's gone. But hey, they played well.
Number 2, I also have the Philadelphia Eagles. Depending on what they do today, Green Bay hasn't been in my top 10 in a while. I don't know why. Depending on what they do today, and I just think that Philly is becoming the Kansas City of the NFC, where they're just good and they find ways to win, and it might not be the prettiest, but I mean they have a ton of fucking weapons on that team.
Yep.
And they're the reigning champions, unfortunately.
Yeah. Number 1, I have the Detroit Lions. Another, I guess, I don't know if you can say impressive win, but they put up a lot of points, and I think they were not my NFC pick, but I just want to see them do well. And I was really struggling. I was going back and forth between them and the Lions. Them and the Eagles. And the Eagles dropped because they didn't play. The Lions won. I don't know. Just a coin flip for me, really. But I'm happy to see them continuing to succeed, and I think they'll continue to be pretty good. I was a little curious about the Campbell calling the plays, but it seems to have worked so far.
I mean, it worked against our defense, so I don't know if he's going to continue doing that. He probably just said, hey, I can show you how to do the plays. Now you go do it. Number 1, I have your New England Patriots.
Wow.
I've been watching their games the last X amount of weeks with Melissa, and listen, just calling it like I sees it. There's one consistent team I've seen in the league in the last month plus, and it's New England. To your point, you can only beat who's in front of you. I think the Tampa win on the road is their statement win.
Nice.
I think Philly is a tough team, and Kansas City is a tough team, and Buffalo is a tough team. Who's playing consistently right now? New England is playing the most consistent football of any team in the league. So
we're in like a 7-game win streak right now. I was concerned that I would be a homer's pick if I put them number 1, but you did it for me, so I appreciate that. I should have let you go first.
Well, you didn't have to, because I did. I mean, I'm just listen.
Calls it like he sees it.
It's like Philly. I had Philly at number 2. I had Philly at number 1 for the longest time. I don't like Philly,
That's
it's
true.
just, but I got to call it like I sees it. I think that was a big win. Again, your schedule's easy, but you still, it's not even, I think versus like the Colts and maybe the Broncos, right? Broncos are winning, but they're not winning as impressively as New England. Like New England is.
It's a good point. Not only are they winning, they're
really putting it on teams.
Yeah, and they're covering almost every single spread. The Falcons being the only difference. But even that game, they were this close to running away with that game, and then we had a fumble, and it happens. But they still won.
They still won that game. Yeah. And honestly, the Tampa game, it was a garbage time touchdown to me. It was 28-23 was the final, and it really would have been 28 to what? 16.
Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.